Another tactic of a mimic is they will compliment you. A woman likes to be complimented. A woman wants to feel attractive. A woman doesn't want to be judged. And that isn't, I guess I'm not a woman because I don't really care if you judge my underarms. Even though I have an experience of wanting to sue the entire United States government for putting me in prison and taking all of Mona Van's money away while she tries to steal what she thinks is stealing my personality. But it's pretty effing clear that she's a piece of crap. So understand delusion and what she's trying to do of a stolen American culture to create Christian Dior Christmases. And you'll really you'll understand how the Middle East is flying airplanes into our buildings right in front of our faces with the help of Kamala Harris. With a cover-up of smiles, joy, and happiness. A mimic will tell you have a pretty dress. What do you do when someone tells you you're pretty? Especially if they're pretty, if you think they're pretty, and they act like they act as if they look like Kim Kardashian, and Kim Kardashian saw you and she knows you're insecure because she made you that way. She says, "Wow, that's pretty." How are you going to feel? Joy? Question mark. The real reaction of what you should feel is, what the hell are you talking about? But that's the game of a mimic to get that acceptance exchange. And so your duty is to question everything that she says. What? How is this outfit? I don't even feel like I'm in my best. I will decide for myself if I feel attractive. You're not going to tell me how to feel. She's going to feel anger. Then she's going to pull out the participate in this game with me. I'm on your side. I know. Weaving any which way that she needs to behave in her version of a game instead of just being a real person. So she has the path of least resistance until she submits you into her version of what life should be. Understand what I just said. And what she thinks life should be, which is you not succeeding, you not happy, you doing a lot of fucking work, and her sitting on her fake fucking ass, getting praised and agreed to on everything that she says about her being in business. And when she doesn't like something, she's going to scream her head off and cancel culture you. Let's take a look at her television series and take a look at what she thinks emotions are and tell you that's all garbage. And the crazy part is you're all starting to behave like that. That's the mimic game. Their lives are so rough. Think about what I just said. Kim Kardashian's, her life is so rough. That's the mimic game. No, your life is rough because you can barely put food on your table and you can barely afford rent. She's got a mansion and she's using people to do her hair and makeup. She's has all the clothes. Have you ever seen her warehouse of clothes? There's no reason why she should ever behave like this. So would you say that that's gluttonous and greed? And then she'll say, I'm just trying to make other people happy and joyous. Really? What makes me happy is for you to get off the internet. How about you do that? How about you get off the internet and I never have to see you again? That would make millions and billions of people happy because all you're doing is creating a fake reality of what joy looks like, of shallow existence based off what you call pretty privilege. But you're not pretty. You're a plastic surgery nightmare. Well, let me just see what I can do next. Let me see how I can copy. I'm going to start smiling more. Even though back in 1997 she said don't smile because it causes wrinkles. Then in 2023 she said, I know in 10 years I'm not going to be attractive anymore. To prepare herself for when her face collapsed because she just went and saw her doctor, and her doctor said if you get any more Botox, your face is going to rot off. These people are in their 20s and they're filling their faces with fillers and Botox. And Mona Van filled herself with some jelly-like substance to where she had to go to the eye doctor because she was getting an infection. And she showed her face. That's nasty. So their whole existence is a pretend version of helping other people, of being on television. But it's hard to get you to understand the psychosis and the sickness of this. Because then they say, you do you, and I'll do me. No, that's not how it works. Because what you're doing is you're actually affecting all of us in the way we exist. So that you can abuse us without looking like you're abusing. While talking about emotions and humility, Mona Van, you're not humble. That's not humility, what you're doing. So you can't be with someone who calls himself humble. Do you understand that you can't be with someone who's humble when you're obviously not humble? You cannot create in your PRONOUNS experience of recreating the word humble to be demure. Demure means simple, not, I don't even remember what you changed the definition to. You're not demure, Pookie. Do you understand that they tried to take the word demure because it sounds erotic and sophisticated so that they could all be demure and change the definition of demure to show you that they're changing the definition of joy and happiness to be a psychosis of anxiety for you as an audience while telling you how they're your best friend and how that you're wearing a cute dress? While they pretend to be just like you and they stand on a balcony cheering for their boyfriend while they're drinking a drink while getting wasted. That's a Kamala Harris country we're living in. No one is safe and no one is protecting us. The only thing that you want for your life at this point is safety, 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 safety. And you're not going to get that from Kamala Harris, and you sure as hell ain't going to get that from Mona Van. When we can start with a foundation of safety, which comes from Donald Trump, then we can start talking about your emotional distress of not liking someone because they want safety for a country. You might want to give Riley Lakin a call, ladies. Maybe you should call Riley Lakin's family as you disrespect our United States citizens of the 13 fallen Afghanistan. Maybe call their families and tell them why you want a woman who will not even say their names out loud, while she says that under her watch, no one died in WAR when they were the ones who was the last person in the room, says Kamala Harris. That is your example of a mimic. An emotional distortion of reality where you all fucking fall for it because you want pretty privilege, which is a free ride of no education, nothing to offer, and nothing but abuse to other people so that you can feel something about yourself. That's some weak ass women.